Good morning. This is Lisa Nielsen from The Next Step, talking to you a little bit more about quick tips on media training, which I have up here as well with my Camtasia. So we're moving ahead with creating a few more videos for this site to kind of really come across what it is I'm trying to teach you. I'm the prof who likes to talk. I'm the prof who likes to present. So here I am making this video over the weekend so that you guys can kind of potentially learn from me. So again, talking about tips on media training. This is so important today. And I think that if you know someone who's in middle school or high school right now, you'll recognize that kids today are really comfortable with using videos to kind of communicate with one another. And sometimes that causes trouble, but it is really what they are comfortable in. They can kind of communicate across many different modes. And I think for our generation, the generation before mine, and even the generation a little bit after mine, this is something that's a little bit tricky for us because we're not used to it. We're used to being around these huge camcorders, that creating a video was not something that was easy or done often. So I think what you really need to do is practice. Use your web camera, create some video content. Use your iPhone, create some video content. Really see how you look on video, what works best for you, how to make sure that you're photographed well. All of this is important in terms of the new way that we interview for positions today. A lot of times a company won't have you come in person. They will do something where either you're talking to people who are interviewing you through the camera, or they're just shooting you on video to kind of see what you look like before they even ask you to come in. So no matter what it is that you're asked to do to get to your next step, you want to be comfortable. So a big part of that is being prepared. Practice as much as you can. But when the day comes, make sure that you fully go as if you were meeting in person. Wear the whole suit, not just the top half. I've heard horror stories. Make sure you are totally ready for that interview. Make sure that you know how it is that you're going to present yourself, what it is you want to say. Make sure there are no distractions. Make sure that your cell phone is on silent, that your house phone is lowered, that hopefully there's no one else in the house that's going to pop in and bother you while you're trying to do this. That does not go over well. If you have to do it while you're on the road, try and be in your hotel room. Try not to do it at the local Starbucks, although I know sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to do it while you're traveling, but try the best you can to be in a place where there's as little distraction as possible. And just be charming. Be yourself. Even though you're across a video screen, make sure that those pieces of your talent and your skills can be conveyed the best way possible. And I think a good way to do that also is to really get out there and try to make some video content. Try and use LinkedIn for the blogging functionality, the pulse points that you can create content. Think of something that is your sweet spot, and I talked about that in a previous blog post about identifying what you're good at and kind of trying to make a niche on that. So identify what that is and see if you could create something that you can then